Well, it looks like I'm live. Hi, everybody. Forgot I had this ponytail in my hair. Hold on. And the lighting is bad and my eyes are yellow. It's all good. I haven't been live in forever. The last video I made was Drunk Nancy. And I can't believe it got as many views as it did. They're like, I don't know, almost 4,000 on Twitter. I don't really know how to tweet, but somebody that has a nice Twitter account. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say it right. Oh, the Dirty Truth on Twitter. Yeah, subscribe to him. I'm not a good Twitter person. I may have like not posted or what you call tweeted it the way you're supposed to. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way and say thank you. I appreciate it. That was nice. It's Sunday. Not a great day for me because I lost someone, the closest person in the world to me, 10 years ago, and so for me it's not like a barbecue happy time weekend. Plus, I don't believe Memorial Day should be let's go have big parties because it's for me it's honoring those who served our country. That out of the way. Not out of the way because this weekend is for a lot of people that work very, very hard at jobs 6 and 7 days a week. They might have a chance to spend with their family, so that is a good thing, or visit elder parents or whatever. So what did I do today? Somebody I knew wanted to go to a specific thrift store and purchase something, and it happened to be a sale day. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go. I haven't been to that store in nearly 2 years. I haven't been to just about any store in 2 years other than the grocery store. How exciting is this? And hello to the one lurker out there. Glad you're here. Basically, all I wanted to do was talk about the fact that in preparedness, and people are coming back to that now with the way things are around the world. And I want to send my love to the UK. You guys are voting. Awesome. Some of the things that I had bought today. I don't need anything, but I do eat my preps. So eventually I go down there and I say, wait a minute, I know I bought, all this milk, and it's gone. Why? Because I used it. And some of them a couple of years past code. I'm going to talk about some of the things that I bought today. I don't do this, great haul from the Rite Aid or great haul from the grocery outlet but anyway, this one was a 99-cent plus 1 equals $1 nut, has branches. I don't want to say the name because, I just don't want to say the name, even though they're like 25 miles away from me. So the first thing I did was I bought this. Did I need it? No, but it was brand new, wrapped in plastic. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's Proverbs 24:3-4. Yes, I can read backwards. Watch. No, I'm not going to read backwards. But anyway, I was pretty excited about that. And it's real pretty. Do I need it? No. But it's scripture, and I just thought it was really precious. And another reason. Okay, so then I always tell people, if you don't have a really nice set of monkey slippers, there's something wrong with you. You must have monkey slippers. No, it's not another Drunk Nancy video. And by the way, I was not drinking in that video. You can't act drunk unless you're sober. And as I said, I bought milk. I keep it in a cold, dry, clean totes usually because I don't leave them out on a shelf. But they're at a constant 65-degree temperature, and that's probably why my stuff lasts longer. What I liked about this one is it's actually whole milk, naturally produced without artificial hormones, all natural, dairy product, and it is gluten-free. Yeah, because I guess the cows didn't eat any gluten. Mamma mia. Okay, so I always tell people, buy these. You've got children, buy these. They're a buck, $1, and they're 1 quart of milk, and they do last a long time. Now, once you open them, put them in the refrigerator. Okay, I know that there's one person watching, and I appreciate you, and I do know who you are. And I forgive you, so it's all good. So I bought milk, and I don't drink milk. I would if I had raw organic milk. That's what I like, raw organic grass-fed dairy, and that's no Roundup on the grass-fed. The other thing I always tell people to buy is this. No, it's not 100% healthy. This is the giant package. This is the one that has 8 servings. 8 servings. I mean, this thing right here makes 8 half-cup servings, but you can add milk, you can add water. I don't do all the add the milk and then add the water or add the water, milk, and then the butter and all that stuff. I don't do that. I just, for survival, these things last a long time too. I'm not going to tell you how old my last ones lasted, but they were long. See how big that package is? If you had to, okay? I always tell people, it's like, yeah, you want to guys do gold and silver, fine, but that isn't going to do you any good if you, well, first of all, who can afford it? And second of all, if you can't afford it, go to Steve Quayle's Renaissance Precious Metals, because you can trust him. Okay, so Idaho potatoes, right? And you see how big this package is? Look at that. Bang! So I bought $1 each, right? So now we got $1. I think I bought a week's worth, what I call a week's. I bought 7 of these. No, 3 isn't a week. 4, 5, 6. Where's the 7th one? Is it behind me? Okay, I bought 7. Oh, here it is. Here it is, 7. Okay, what else did she buy? What else did Mama get at the store? I love pink Himalayan sea salt. Oh, by the way, I always read the labels at the dollar stores if I go to them, when I go to them, and I won't buy anything from China. I won't buy anything from any sketchy country. But anyway, God bless you, Chinese, though. We made you really, 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 really rich, by the way. Okay, so I bought some pink Himalayan sea salt. This was, I like it. You know why I like this better than the stuff you buy in the store, just the regular sea salt, is because, well, I do like sea salt. You don't have to use as much as you do the other table salts. This is 100% naturally pure too. Even though it's a product of the United States, it says it's Himalayan. Okay. What else did I buy? Okay, so like the worst food, I would have to be starving to eat this, but because it has such a high fat content and it has such a long shelf life, I think that they are worth having at least, I don't know, 7, 10 cans of this. Nasty, 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 nasty. But if you're starving, okay. And guess what? What if you don't have any oil for cooking, right? You can always throw some of this in the pan and fry a few pieces up and crack an egg, or add some dehydrated egg and water. Not onto the hot fat, of course. And I'm always telling you guys this all the time. My diet is such that I had to change everything once I got sick. So I can't eat the way I used to. But I always have this. Not for me, but I will always keep this in my food preps. Yucky, 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 yucky sweet stuff for the kids. And salt. And I don't know if you've ever read the labels on these, for $1. Hello. But there isn't as much poison in these as there are a lot of potato chips. So I always have these in my food preps, and try not to cheat. What else did I buy? I guess that was about it. It wasn't about going out and pushing a bunch of stuff. But for $1, I had to get the potatoes. And the most important thing that I bought today was a beautiful portrait of Jesus. And I'll have to bring him upstairs because I think I'm going to put him over there where the teddy bears are. Because there isn't much wall space anymore because I've got them pretty much covered. So the most important, they had a lot of 4th of July stuff out. So of course I bought more flags. I bought a hat. I think it's on the teddy bear over there in the corner. He's partying. Hold on, let me show you the teddy bear. There's the teddy bear over there. There he is. He's wearing a hat, and there's another flag. And yeah. Okay. And then what else? Oh, sorry, Mr. President. I didn't mean to jank up your sign. And then I bought. You women can relate to this. Potty Papas. I bought Potty Papas. Why? Because they're great to play practical jokes on people. Not in public, at home. You know, your little loved ones in the shower and singing away and having a great shower and singing. And then you creep in there very carefully and quietly. Especially when they're like really in the middle of a good song. This is pretty good. Next to flushing the toilet in another room of the house while somebody's showering, I think party poppers are pretty much invaluable. And only use one at a time. Look, it's good for 6 showers. That's it. That's all I had to say. Another boring video. And yes, I will be doing a couple of you guys emailed me talking about the Drunk Nancy video, and wow, what a trip. And if you guys knew that I had that I had 2 blue bottles because I make homemade wine and I don't like to use plastic to put my wine in. And my friends, if I give them wine, for example, I have a couple of girlfriends that like my homemade wine. They always say, here's a glass bottle. I know you like the glass bottle for the wine. I'm like, okay. So that glass bottle was used for wine when it came into my house. And I thought I had rinsed it out and I didn't, you guys. I was like, when the interview came on and I saw it live, I go, oh my God, I have a brown wig. I gotta go do this. I gotta make a video. It's like something inside me said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. So I go into the cupboard where I keep my little bottles, glass bottles, and I collect green bottles and amethyst. I did back in the day, I don't really now. And I saw that blue and I thought, blue's good. And I have a blue jacket and I have a brown wig. So I grabbed it and I put water in it. I looked at the bottom and it had like wine residue on the bottom. I was like, oh no. Oh God. And of course, I had to run and do the video because I did it without thinking. Because if I think too long, then I'll talk myself out of doing it. And I'm glad that I didn't because I thought it turned out pretty good. And I did it in 2 takes. I would have done it in 1 take, and there was a feather duster involved, but something happened with the audio. So I had to redo it. So I did it in 2 takes. And it's not that I'm bragging, but I don't know if you guys have ever watched Trailer Park Boys. It took me years and years and years and years and years. Oh, thank you, Sweet Bear. Hello. I'm glad to see you. It took me years to watch it because my son talked me into watching it. I don't know, 3 years ago or so. I don't know. And it was like, I don't know if we were snowed in or whatever the thing was. It was, nobody was in the house. I was like, okay, I'll watch it. And the language was, but the character that played Mr. Leahy, the drunk guy, I thought, I have never seen anything next to Forrest. What was the guy's name? Forrest? The guy that played the drunk comedian, he had a white beard and he had white hair. I think his name was Forrest something. See, I can't remember because that was like back in the 70s, I think. So why am I going to all this explanation about that? Okay. So anyway, what's my point? My point is I have never seen a female comedian do drunk, like seriously drunk. I mean, the closest would be, and I don't even want to say drunk, is Phyllis Diller, but her personality was kind of like that. Not drunk, but that loud kind of. That's from my generation, and she's was a lot older. And I love you, Phyllis. I love you. You were awesome. But I grew up with the Lucille Ball, the Mary Tyler Moore, the Carol Burnett. See, that's what I grew up with. So um, I've always wanted to do a parody, but I never had enough guts to do. Hi, Sassy. How are you, sweetheart? I never had enough guts to do it because I thought, when I was really, really young and I saw that actor Forrest drunk like that doing his bit, I thought, he's really drunk. Oh, you can't act like that. No, no, no. And then many, many years later, seeing the character that played Mr. Leahy, God rest his soul, he passed away last year or the year before, last year, I think. I have never, ever, ever, and he didn't drink alcohol. And I think Ron White pretends to be liquored up, but maybe he is. I don't know. He always has a drink in his hand. Dean Martin. Oh, Dean was. I could tell you stories. Anyway, so I thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to pretend. I'm drunk. If they can do it, I can do it. I'm a woman. I can do it. So I'm clicking on tabs and pausing and drinking out of this nasty bottle. Here it is. It's the nasty bottle. Does it even have, look, there's still a little water in it. Oh my God. It was so nasty, guys. And it was dusty. There was a dog hair on it. And I was like, I'm sitting drinking. And I was like, oh no. But anyway, it turned out good. And I got to be able to take a joke as an actor, even though I haven't done much any commercials or anything in a couple of years because of my health and stuff. So I haven't felt well enough. But getting behind, getting in front of the camera, doing a live stream, and making the friends that I have. You guys are so wonderful to me. I can't thank you enough. You guys have given me the incentive to, want to feel better and to do more things. And I hate turning down work, but I just physically haven't had the energy to do it. I get tired really, really easy. So anyway, you guys have brought me back and I appreciate it. And Drunk Nancy will make another appearance. It's just a question of time because I don't watch mainstream media. It'll be like a clip here, clip there. I'll say, okay, so we had, for example, completely switch over to, I watched on C-SPAN this morning,